Hello, Wonder Woman. Hi, welcome back to Are You Gonna Eat That? Before we start today, I want to clear up a few things. Some people think that Are You Gonna Eat That is an earnest cooking show. It's not. It's about making do with what you have in the moment. Not about creating fancy recipes and creating delicacies for the fine dining experience. It's for using what you have and making a meal out of it. Well, sometimes you don't have time to prepare every single recipe that you ever wanted to. Some people have made requests, and I will get to those things. I'm happy to take suggestions, as I previously stated. But I don't have expired canned goods right now, and I also don't have any slightly moldy cheese, so I can't use those things today. But today, the challenge is we're gonna make some food with what we have. We're going to use sliced mushrooms, tofu, greens. Obviously, I use a lot of greens. I know, just you can pretty much make anything and put it on top of greens and call it a salad. Anything. And tomatoes. You know, I like my vine-ripened tomatoes. Ooh. First thing you want to do is grab a pan. I happen to have one right here. Ta-da! Let's make some food. What are we gonna do? Take our tofu, olive oil, obviously, grab a knife. This one looks kind of dirty, but we're still gonna use it. I don't know how you prepare your tofu, but I like to slice it open and then drain the liquid in the sink. So 1 second. Once you drain the liquid, you want to cube it. So I cube it so I cut off the plastic and I cube it inside the container to keep it contained. A container that contains things. Shocking. That way it's not getting all over. You're managing to. I don't have to use all of this. I'm probably just gonna make it all because I'll just have leftovers. Once you cube it, I want to drain it one more time. That way I get out any excess liquid before I put it in my pan. And we're back. So I'm gonna put this into the pan, throw some olive oil in my pan, just spread that around, woohoo! And then I'm gonna put my tofu into the pan. So, ooh, look at that, cubes of tofu. I'm just making this up as I go. Ooh, I love when we get active. I'm gonna turn on my burner. It's lit. Make sure it's on plenty hot. Ta-da! Ah, can you see me? Can you see me? I'm going to throw in some mushrooms. We're gonna use a lot of mushrooms. What's burning? Whatever. So see, mushrooms. I guess we'll use this slotted spoon, I don't know. Get excited because I'm making this huge batch of something and I don't have a name for it. It's like a mushroom tofu dish. But it's not a dish because it's going on top of a salad. No, and tomatoes. Okay, so while that gets hot, and I'm going to slice a tomato. My kitchen space is so large that sometimes I'm I want to use every single corner of the space. My kitchen is tiny. Let me chop vegetables with you. I can't cut a tomato and hold the camera. Really mixing up the angles, So I'm just gonna cut this tomato. This knife sucks. It's not sharp at all. You can barely cut through tomato skin. We're gonna put the tomatoes in here. So, whoop, and whoop, whoop. Okay. While I'm cooking, I also like to drink my coffee by Starbucks Reserve. It's a cold brew. You know that I'm supporting a corporate machine, but I like it. I like the coffee. I like the cold brew. So we're gonna give this a good stir. See it? Ooh, ah. Watch out, you don't want to get oil splatters on your face. Okay, put it back on the heat. It's looking really nice. Somebody, a viewer, also mentioned oh, you seem a little coked up. Not like a cooking show, a coking show. I'm not on drugs. I am just really excited to be with you. Well, to that viewer, no drugs, just excitement for life. So I put in a little salt. I'm not using any pickled or brine things today, which is new for me. So now that I put the tomatoes in the bowl, add some greens. Just ample of greens. One thing I like to do as an ongoing thing is I'm done with the greens, put them away. I'm done with the tomatoes, put them back. I'm done with the mushrooms. I'm actually done with the olive oil. Let me give it a good stir. Now, this is just olive oil, tofu, mushrooms, and a pinch of salt. That's all it is. It's super easy. You don't have to have a lot of things on hand. And another great thing about Are You Gonna Eat That, the show, is that they're fast meals. I don't spend a lot of time making these meals because who has the time? I don't have the time. I'm always on the run, which you can see. I just walked in the house. I'm wearing a jacket. It's time to make some food. So I don't even like bother taking off my coat because who knows what's going to happen, and I may just have to leave like that. I want to make sure this tofu is good and cooked. You know, it's just nice to have a little crispy exterior. So stop playing with it. Let it go. Let it just sit and cook. Okay, now that this is almost reaching, you know, a nice goldeny brown, I'm going to take some of it and put it on top of my salad. A little more. And a couple more mushrooms. Okay, so there you go. And instead of using any kind of salad dressing today, I'm going to use a little bit of buffalo hot sauce just to give it a drizzle and give it a nice flavor. I like spicy things. I like vinegary things like this sauce. Hey, keep it down. I am trying to talk to the camera. Can you hey. Shh. I don't know why it's still going. I'm going to drizzle it with a little of this hot sauce and not too much. I don't want to make it overwhelming, which is new for me because I used to be somebody who liked to drown my foods in sauces, and somebody once said that to me, like, oh, she was basically like, oh, that's so gauche. Like, why would you drown your food in these sauces? Like, let the flavors really come through. And I was like, shut up. I just want to enjoy the sauce. Like, sometimes food is meant to be a vehicle for the sauce to come to your mouth. Now I go back and forth. Sometimes I really like sauce. Sometimes I'm like, easy on the sauce. Today I'm feeling easy on the sauce. So there you have it. Toss my salad. I love tossing salad. Let's give it a try. See how it lives up to. It's totally edible. And that's what you're looking for when you make food. You just want it to be edible. You're getting some vegetables, you're getting your like nutrients, and you're getting some protein and some fungus. You know, fungus is always good. It's actually kind of good. I'm not mad about it. It's kind of delicious. Next time on Are You Gonna Eat That? Look out. This spaghetti squash is coming for you.